I don't know why. In some hotels, they just don't want you to have the freedom of hangers. Are people really stealing hangers to the point where this is an issue and you needed to address it by making theft-proof hangers? Thank you for tuning in to Destination Jackson. I am Jackson. Approximately 10 to 11 months out of the year, I spend traveling the world, and when I do so, I spend a lot of time living out of hotels. Hotel rooms are essentially, and for all intents and purposes, my apartment. This is where I live my life. I've been doing this for about 5 years of my life, and in that time, I have noticed the incredible pros and the disappointing cons of hotel living. So this is a journey through my love-hate relationship with living in hotel rooms. Now, if you don't live in hotels often, you're not gonna understand most of the shit that I'm talking about. A lot of times I am asked, do you enjoy living in hotel rooms? And really, that depends on the day and also the time of day. I am not a morning person. If you ask me in the morning, I will tell you a number of negative things about living in a hotel room. But let's talk about some positives first. Usually, there's always instant coffee in the room, and that is a very, very nice thing. Free coffee will save you time and money. Going to Starbucks every morning may not be the most tasty, and it is instant coffee, but it is a nice perk. Another beautiful thing about living in a hotel room is the free Wi-Fi. Generally, it's free, and there's always a paid option for faster speed. But unfortunately, what's the opposite of a silver lining? Usually, the hotel internet is garbage, and that's just a sad reality. And you never really realize how much you rely on the internet until you don't have quality internet. I'd rather have no internet than have bad internet. It absolutely negatively affects your quality of life. And that may sound dramatic, but it's just pretty bad, especially when I have to upload a video every week, and it takes me about 4 hours to upload a 8-minute video. Not fun. Another perk of hotel living has to be the free breakfast. Now, not all hotels offer free breakfast, but some do, and those are usually pretty glorious. They're usually buffet style, which is nice, self-serve. But the worst thing about breakfast in a hotel has to be the other people. If they bring out 10 eggs at a time, it is not acceptable for you as one individual to go and get 4 of those 10 eggs so that everyone else has to fight for the rest. Let's just be courteous to the people around us, and we can all live in harmony, and everyone has a fair share of eggs. Another great thing has to be free cable, of course, why not? Paying less bills and living in a hotel room doesn't exactly pan out as cost efficient, but it's nice to think of these things as free perks instead of you're paying a lot for each night that you're staying there. So free cable has got to be great, but unfortunately most people in the world spend more time on the internet than they do watching cable. They consume more content there. Approximately 60% of content consumed by the average American person is through the internet and not cable. That's a stat I totally just made up, but it seems realistic. And therefore, shitty Wi-Fi is a problem still. A pet peeve of hotel living, not enough pillows. Imagine this, you check into a nice hotel, it is late, because I always travel and get in at like 4 a.m. into a city. You come into the building, you check in, they're very nice to you at the front desk, you're exhausted, you get into your room, you use your nice little key card and you get in, come around the corner, expect to lay out in this beautiful bed. It's big, it's gorgeous, and there's one fucking pillow in it. Are you kidding me? One pillow is not enough for any human being. I'm a big person, I need 3 pillows. I need one for laying on, I need a cuddle pillow, and I need one for between my legs. That is my system. I should be able to have it in every hotel. I shouldn't have to compromise my sleeping habits because I live in a hotel. Maybe travel your own pillow, that's a good tip. Pro tip, pro travel tip, travel your own pillow. Another issue that I'm kind of torn on is the do not disturb sign. It is glorious for keeping people away. When the door to your room essentially has the sound resistance of a piece of cardboard, it doesn't really make a difference. If no one's knocking on your door, you can still hear people, including the cleaning staff in the hallways, yelling to each other. But the double-edged sword of the do not disturb sign is that one side often has do not disturb, and the other side has please clean my room, which makes no sense. If I have no sign on the door, that means clean my room. Yes, please do that. I don't need a double-sided sign. They should both say do not disturb, and if I have anything on my door at all, don't touch my room, I'm asleep, or other thing, but mostly asleep. That makes sense to me. Another thing, you get a variety, depending on what hotel room you're staying in, of the do not disturb sign, right? Some of them are flimsy as hell, and as soon as you close the door and walk away from it, they fall off the handle, and then people bang on your door anyway. So if you have a roommate, they leave, signs off, boom, you're woken up. Worst. get effective do not disturb signs, hotels. It's a very simple thing. It's a piece of cardboard. Get the ones that stick in the slot. One of the nicest things about hotel living has to be the turn down service. Get your beds made. You don't have to worry about it. Fresh towels every day. It feels luxurious, even though it's very, very small things. Making your bed should take you 4 seconds every morning, but it's still nice not to have to do it. Let's talk about garbage cans for a second. Why give us a garbage can that doesn't fit anything bigger than this? Skimmed milk for your coffee. It fits like 2 of these and then it's full and then it's useless. Then you're basically just filling up plastic bags or whatever you can get your hands on to try and compensate for the garbage. And then in the bathroom, I've noticed recently a lot of the ones where you step on the button to open them, and they don't fucking work. They're small, they're this fucking big, so every time you step on it, they just fall over on your foot and spill garbage everywhere. It's got a lid, unnecessary. Give me an open top garbage can. What were we thinking? While we're in the bathroom, talk about shower heads. The average person in North America is 5'11". Made it up. It's smaller, it's 5'9", I think. I don't know, still made that up. But when a shower head comes to here on me and I have to bend over or work on my squat game just to get a shower properly, that doesn't make any sense. Build them taller. I've been all around the world, in Japan, Europe, North America. Okay, not all around the world. Those 3 places though. And in Europe, they have the higher shower heads. Why is that, America? Europe is on point with that one. America, step up your game. Hangers, hotel hangers. Who thought that would be a weird thing to have issues with? Instead of having a normal hanger over the rod, they have these interesting ones where you need like a physics degree and pinpoint accuracy to fit your little, it's just a rod and you try and put it in and then you can't hang it anywhere else in the room, so God forbid I want to iron my clothes and then hang them. That's just not going to work. If I wanted to makeshift steamer, if you hang your clothes in the bathroom while you take a shower, kind of steams them a little bit, shake them out, that kind of works. Can't do that. I don't know why. In some hotels, they just don't want you to have the freedom of hangers. Are people really stealing hangers to the point where this is an issue and you needed to address it by making theft-proof hangers? Just silly. Just silly. Of course, room service, that is great. If you can afford it, it's insanely expensive. You get a $4 charge just for someone to bring it from the lobby up 1 set of stairs. They take the elevator. They don't even take the stairs. To your room and then hand it to you. $4 plus a tip, because they always, you're not a dick, you're gonna tip them. So you end up spending $30 for a Caesar salad. For the convenience of not having to leave your room. That about does it for me. On a good week, I normally post a video of my travels from around the world. I'm currently in the UK. If you want to check out last week's video, there is a link in the description and possibly something to click on the page right now. You are currently watching a clip from an archive of lost footage, so it's a video that you will never see, so please enjoy the shenanigans on screen right now. Search until you find the like and subscribe buttons on this page, click them both, and then stay tuned next Thursday for a video that actually addresses travel content. Thank you all, and I'll see you next week.